Well, when the season finished, it was normal procedure then to get it renovated. So the first thing that we do is we start by getting it cut down with the sit and ride mower, just to get it cut down to bones as low as possible. That just takes off most of the old grass, and makes it easier for when we go on scarifying. And then once we went on scarifying, that again is just to remove as much of the old grass as possible, because ideally what you want is as fresh a seed bed as you can get, so that when you're putting new seed into it, you've got as much new grass coming through as possible, because that's what's going to keep it strong through the season. Ideally, you'd want to remove as much grass as you can. I mean, we are restricted with water, so we try not to take too much off, because we do need a bit of old grass coming through just to hold it together. But the more that we can get out and the more fresh seed that we can get coming through, the better. If we seed into it and there's too much old grass left, the new seed that comes through struggles to establish because it gets over-competed by the old grass. The main challenges that we faced this season, to be honest, we've never had as much grass left on the pitch as we have had this year. In a way, we were victims of our own success in that we had a good season, we kept a lot of grass coverage on it, which made our job harder during the renovations. So the main challenge that we did face was actually removing as much of the old grass as possible. Normally we would hire in the machinery ourselves and do the renovation ourselves in-house, which we still did. But after a couple of days scarifying, it became apparent that we'd need something more heavy duty to remove that grass, which is where we got our contractor, who was working on the outer pitches already, Botham's Prestige, to come in with a machine called a Corro, and he phrase mowed the top of the pitch off, which took off sort of 5 to 6 millimetres of material across the whole of the pitch, and that helped to take off the majority of the old grass then, so we were left with a nice fresh seed bed. Seeding was finished a week and a half ago. Probably 65 to 70% of the grass seed has germinated and is coming through. It's just waiting for the rest of the seed to germinate and then getting to a length where we can start cutting it. We're feeding it today. That needs to go on before the weekend, and then we can, once that's on, like I say, we can start cutting, and then it's just a case of keep cutting it as much as we can. By the time August comes around and the first pre-season game, we'll definitely be set for the season by then. The first pre-season game is away on the 13th of August, and we need to have the pitch ready latest by August the 12th for the team run. So August the 12th is our deadline, and that's when it'll be ready and playable.